Once upon a time, there was a strong and charming prince that was beloved by all of his people. On the day of his 18th birthday, his father sent him on a search for a worthy bride. After his success, he would be rewarded with the title of king.
My son, find you a princess for you and for this kingdom.
After a while of travel, the prince came across a creepy part of the forest and realized he was lost.
I'm a strong prince. I can make my way out of these woods.
Little did he know, these parts belonged to a wicked witch who was once a princess. This witch had heard of his journeys, and when she saw him in her woods, she followed. The prince marched and stopped, and marched and stopped, and marched and stopped, hearing cracks of twigs between each step.
Hello? Is someone there?
Suddenly, the wicked witch came into view. Just as the prince whipped around, she pulled out her wand and turned the handsome prince into a hideous slimy frog.
Oh no! What are you doing to me? I have heard of you, Prince, and our stories are similar. I was sent by my mother to find a husband, but no one would wed me because of my ugliness. For your trespass through my forest, you shall share my pain.
Tell me how to return to my princely form, and I'll leave this end of the woods forever.
If a beautiful princess lets you eat from her plate and sleep on her pillow for 3 nights in a row, your curse will be undone. But let me ask you this, Prince. What princess would be willing to house an ugly, slimy frog? Your curse shall stand.
The prince hopped away from the witch and out of the dreary forest until he came across a beautiful patch of trees behind a large castle. He settled by the well to sleep and awoke to a lovely tune of a beautiful princess.
What a lovely day. I'm so happy with this ball that my father gave me. It's so beautiful. I'll treasure it forever. My, what is this? I've never seen this in my life. Oh no! My golden ball! Princess, why are you crying?
Ew! What an ugly frog! Stay away from me! Well, I lost my golden ball in the well, and if I could give it back, I'd give everything I own. I'd give my jewelry, my cloak, even the crown I'm wearing on my head.
I can get your golden ball, princess, but what would I do with all your fine things?
How should I know?
I know you're sad, so I'll get your golden ball.
Really? You do that for me?
Yes, but only if you promise you'll let me live at the castle.
What?
And let me sleep on your pillow.
Sleep from my pillow?
And let me eat from your golden plate.
Eat from my golden plate?
And let me be your companion and playmate.
Oh yes, I promise you all you wish, but only if you fetch me my golden ball.
Oh, how the silly frog does talk. All he does is croak with the other frogs all day. He can be no companion to any human being. Princess, you will have your golden ball.
The princess did not intend on keeping her promise.
Where is that frog? It's so dark down there I can't even see. He must have stolen my ball.
I found it.
Thank you.
Where are you going? You promised to take me back to the castle with you. Oh well.
After abandoning the frog by the well, the princess sat with her father to eat dinner. The king noticed something very different about his daughter.
My dear, still keeping the golden ball when I rush to finish your dinner. Oh yes, father. I can hardly wait to hold it again.
Little did the princess know, there was a surprise waiting for her outside.
Princess, oh princess, open the door. I'm your true love forevermore.
No, it's the frog.
My dear, you're pale. What's the matter?
Oh, yesterday I was playing in the forest when my ball fell into the well and I cried, so the frog insisted to give it to me, only if I could be his companion. I didn't believe him, so I said yes, and now he's at the door. Princess, oh princess, open the door. Don't tell me you forgot what you told me yesterday. I'm starving out here. Father, what should I do?
The king could not believe his daughter. To him, there was only one thing she should do. He believed that there was a valuable lesson on the rise.
You gave him your word. Now open the door.
Father, do I have to?
Now.
All right. Come in, Frog. Thank you, Princess. I'm hungry. Let me eat from your golden plate.
Wow, that was delicious. I have eaten and I'm very tired. Can I sleep on your pillow, Princess?
Father, do I have to?
You gave him your word.
All right. Come on, Frog. I'll carry you upstairs.
For 3 nights, the frog knocked on the door, ate from her plate, and slept on her pillow. With each day, the princess grew more and more unhappy and wished the frog and her promise away.
Eat.
I'm not hungry, Father.
You said for 3 nights in a row.
And for 3 nights, that dreadful frog has come back. Every night it's the same thing. Oh, princess, open the door.
You gave him your word.
Yes, Father, but he's been eating from my plate and sleeping on my pillow. He's so sloppy. Ugh! Every morning he's gone and I'm glad.
Princess, oh princess, open the door. I am your true love forevermore.
It's him again?
Again, the king instructed his daughter to do the right thing.
You gave him your word.
Father, do I have to?
Now.
All right. Princess, who are you? I am a prince. I was in the search for a loyal bride when a wicked witch turned me into a hideous frog.
Oh no, what a horrible thing to do.
Yes, the witch told me to undo my curse. I had to find a beautiful princess who would let me sleep on her pillow and eat from her plate for 3 nights in a row.
Oh, that's why you kept coming back. Frog, prince, person.
Yeah. And by keeping your word, you proved a loyal bride and even helped me become a prince again. I don't know what to say. Say you'll marry me, princess, and come to live with me in my father's kingdom. I will.
Afterward, the princess and the prince arrived at his father's kingdom, were married, and were crowned king and queen. The story of the princess and the frog teaches us to always keep our promises, and that one day the result may surprise us in the most charming ways.
The end.
Once upon a time, there lived a woman named Five. She was an evil woman with magical powers. The woman named Five did not like her name. When she was a child, other children made fun of it. The children would slap their hands together and yell, "Give me 5," and burst out laughing. That made Five furious. So one day, she decided to cast a spell on the townspeople.
Anyone who says 5 will disappear. Now where did I put? Got it.
The spell caused a huge problem in the town. No one could say 5 without disappearing. The children couldn't count to 5. Shopkeepers couldn't name the price of anything that had 5 in it. One time, when a shopper asked the shopkeeper the price of a toy,
"That will be 5.
whoosh! The shopkeeper disappeared. A sneaky spider named Anansi also lived in the town. Times were hard for Anansi. His family had no food to eat. He was too small to work, so he had to use his brain to get what he needed to live. When Anansi heard about the spell the woman had cast, he tried to think of a way to use the spell to get what he needed.
How can I use this spell for me?
Finally, Anansi had an idea. He piled up 5 hills of rich brown dirt along the road. In each hill, he planted yellow yams. Anansi watered the yams, and they soon began to grow. He then sat down by the yam hills and waited. Soon came along Brother Dog with a basket of ribs. The sneaky spider spoke in his sweetest voice.
Brother Dog, could you help me count my yam hills?
Don't bother me, Spider. You should have learned to count long ago.
The grumpy dog walked away. So Anansi sat and waited for someone else to trick. Soon, Brother Bull came by. He carried a basket of fruit.
Brother Bull, could you help me with a problem?
What's the matter, Spider?
I was a sickly child and I never learned to count. Could you count my yam hills?
Well, sure. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Poof! Brother Bull disappeared and his fruit spilled on the ground. Anansi grabbed the sweet treats and rushed home. During the next few months, Anansi tricked many others in town. He tricked Turtle and Owl, Rabbit, and Scorpion. He grew very fat from all the food he stole and ate. One day, Mrs. Hen passed by with a basket of vegetables. A nice young mother of newly hatched chicks, Mrs. Hen, was on her way to sell her vegetables. As Mrs. Hen passed yam hill number 4, Anansi dropped down from his web.
Good morning, Mrs. Hen. Could you help me with my problem?
Of course. What is it?
I need to know how many yam hills I have.
Too bad for Anansi. Mrs. Hen was on to his tricks. A few weeks before, she'd seen him fool Brother Scorpion. Mrs. Hen walked to the last yam hill and climbed on top.
Let's see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 yam hills and the one I'm standing on.
Anansi was angry.
What are you doing? That's not how you count. Start over.
So Mrs. Hen began again.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4 yam hills plus the one I'm standing on.
He became even angrier. He shouted,
That's not what you're supposed to say.
Well, if you're so smart, why don't you do it?
You're supposed to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops.
Bam! Anansi disappeared, leaving Mrs. Hen with her vegetables. And what are the lessons of the story? It never pays to be a spider, and being greedy gets you nowhere.